What's up, Nikita? What's up, Nikita? Yes, Nikita, tap us in, Kita. Let me turn this down.
If you can't read.
We're going to give them a second to pour in, and then I'm going to get an all signs. Welcome them in. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's talk tonight. Shawty look good tonight. I'll have to take an intermission, so I won't be able to sit here too long. So I definitely will have to take a brief intermission. Keita's like, how you gonna make it happen? Watch me work my magic, girl. Just give me a second. Let me see. What was I getting ready to do? What's up, y'all? Let's get up in here. Turn up. Y'all ready? What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to jump in and I am going to look at the current person on your mind or the strongest person in your energy. This is where I plan to dump the energy of that past person so we can get that shit out. And then I'm going to go in to see the person, the newest person in your energy that this is for you that has recently met someone new and you're wanting to see what's going on with that situation. And then for those of y'all that are like, yeah, Kiki, not my shit. I'm over here dry as a whistle, honey. Oh, well, that would be wet, but I'm over here dry, Pookie. Then I got a pal for you. And this is the person that you have not met. Okay. I am going to start with the collective. But before I jump in for all of that, I want to start by saying that tonight is the night where we are absolutely putting an end to the self-sabotage and claiming commitment. So we have a 3-part course that starts tonight. Nikita has filled up the chat with the link to that 3-part course. If you would like to take part in that, please catch Nikita in the chat. I am so excited about this 3-part course. If you want to get it at a discounted rate, you can join members. The first tier gets it for $10. The second tier gets it for $5. All right. So definitely don't miss out on this. It is going to be completely transformative and I'm super excited. Okay. But without further ado, let's go ahead and timestamp the collective. I'm a Sagittarius married to a Pisces. I know that's right. I'm a Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces with a Pisces. I know that's right. So Nikita, let's go ahead and let's start with the collective, your past person. Okay. The collective, we're going to start with your past person. She's probably like, oh shit, Key, I wasn't prepared. That's all right. Take our time. We are currently on the collective message. Past person is going to be 4 minutes and 44 seconds. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in and see. Let's take a look at the past person that is in your energy. This is to flush this out so that we can move into the other energies, okay? This will be pulled for all 12 zodiac signs at the end of this live. All right, Spirit, let me see. The past person that my collective is strongest feeling at this time. Where does this person currently stand as it pertains to my collective? The World card and the Ten of Swords. Oh, it's over. Oh, where does it stand? This person is accepting the fact that it is over. This person is accepting the fact that this has come to an end, or they're accepting that it can't get any worse. That's what this person is accepting. They're definitely, oh yeah, they're accepting that it can't get any worse. And because this person is accepting that it can't get any worse, there's something about this person surrendering to the flow and no longer trying to control something. So let me see what that means. We have the Strength card, the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Okay, so this person definitely feels like that it can't get any worse. Okay, so because this person is in that state of mind where they feel like that it can't get any worse, what you can expect from this person is for them to kind of not push. They're not going to come in. They're not going to come rushing in and try to rock the cradle. It looks like that they're going to hold back. They look at you as someone that they will be reconciling with, the Three of Cups here. They're definitely looking at you as someone that's having a good time, kind of like getting it out your system or something like that. But this person definitely looks at you as someone that they will be back celebrating with, having a good time, reuniting with. Okay. This person is very emotionally detached. I have to be honest with you. The King of Swords is coming out for who this person is. I definitely feel like that this is someone that is accustomed to making head over heart decisions, and therefore this person does not create an emotionally safe environment for you. This person's likely actions is the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy, this person's actions when they feel called to, because this is absolutely someone that is waiting on the right moment to come in. And when they come in, it's going to be to balance this thing out. This is someone that's going to be more flexible, more yielding to what it is that you're asking. Here's the energy that you're going to meet them in is the Two of Swords. You're not so open to what it is that they're bringing to the table. And I feel like that this is going to throw them off. Like, I think that this is going to throw them for one, because there could be something about October 21st. I think that this is going to throw them for one for sure, because this is definitely someone that is saying that when the right time comes, they're going to just come in and balance this out. But they're not calculating for the fact that I do feel like you're closed off to this now. Yeah, the Hanged Man and the Two of Cups. You could be surrendering this partnership and already looking in the direction. Like, I have to be honest with you. If you're going to resonate with this reading, 9 times out of 10, you're actively already in this deck. You're actively already having your eye on someone, okay? Because it definitely looks like to me that you're not so open to this connection at the time that this person is giving the universal move to come towards you, and you're quite closed off because you're already looking at another partnership here. What is this Two of Swords energy representing? Yeah, look, you have detached from this. I have to be honest with the Devil card on top of the the Ten of Pentacles, and we're clarifying you closing off to something, not quite being open to it. What you're not open to is you're not, like, this person may have the tendency to kind of like spoil you or bring you a lot of earthly matters. Okay, so or this person could just have a lot of good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could just really go down really good with that person. And it's like whatever the thing is that had you latched into this person's energy, it's definitely telling me that the energy that you're going to meet this person in is, I no longer need, I'm not addicted to that. I'm not attached to that. That doesn't control me anymore. I've recognized, you see, I've been going with this analogy. You see, I used to be 315 pounds, okay? Sit with me for a second. Because when I finally got tired of being that big, I had to decide, did I want to be hungry, or did I want to satisfy the hunger urge, or was I willing to take that temporary hunger pain? But that meant to endure physical pain. My body was in physical pain of wanting the food. But if I wanted the reward, which was to drop the body weight, I had to endure the pain of the hunger. Okay? That was not easy. And in my opinion, it was excruciating. And I am not trying to discredit anyone that has surgery, because whatever you do that gets you in your healthiest state, I support. Okay? But what I will tell you is that doing it without any gastric bypass, without any diet pills or medicines or anything like that, that was excruciating pain that I put my body through to become a better version of me. Okay? Spirit is saying that you have recognized that because you went through the excruciating pain and went without, and you now seen the reward, you're okay with going without. Now, be smart and wise and put this person as the second plate of food. You used to feel like you needed to go back for this second plate of food. But because of whatever happened in this break when they were waiting on divine timing, you became accustomed to not having the option of the second plate. That's the energy the universe wants you to meet this past person in, okay? So that you don't fall for immediate gratifications. This situation, there's a lot here, guys, okay? A lot of major arcanas, and what that tells me is that more than anything, this is a karmic lesson. So this could be a Pisces, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Sag, a Pisces. All right, let's move into those of you all that have actively met someone new and are hoping that this past person does not interfere with that new connection. Let's see what's going on inside of that, okay? So this is currently on the collective message, your new person that you have already met. Like you and this new person have already made contact. Guys, I want to take a second while I'm waiting on Nikita to put that in the chat. I do want to take a second to remind you all that tonight is the start of our breakthrough course. We are ending those sabotaging ways and putting ourselves in successful positions for commitment. This is a 3-night course. If you would like to take advantage of it, it does start tonight. Check out that link in the comment section. Also, check out what Nikita is putting in the chat box, okay? I will be doing all signs at the end of this collective portion, so just stick around. Ace of Swords, yes, just stick around. Let's move in. So we have the new person. Let's go ahead and timestamp that for 14 minutes even, okay? All right, Spirit, tap me in. For those that have recently met someone new, what's going on inside of that situation? Show me the energy of this person that my collective has currently met. Ooh, this person has some anxieties. The 9 of Swords, the Moon card, and the King of Swords. Damn. Some of you all, let's just call it a bug. It ain't a new person. It's that past person that then came back around for some of you all. That's what this is looking like to me. Because or you just have a type. Okay, or there's just a type. Okay, so I am seeing the Nine of Swords, the Moon card, and the King of Swords. This person has a lot of fears and anxieties when it comes to allowing people in their emotional space. Okay, I definitely feel like that it takes a lot to get through to this person's emotional space. Can y'all come get Cosmo, please? No, I don't care. Don't you push my face away. Oh, sorry.
No, not you, Cosmo.
Be easy with him.
I wonder what's in the box.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see. So the Empress is how they feel. This person, ooh, that's why they have a lot of fears and anxieties. This person, I want to be honest with you, this person can see themselves already falling head over heels. I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever this newer person is, don't get it twisted. This is yet another person that has a really cold, hard way of being emotional. Like, this is not a very emotional person. However, this particular person, what brings them anxiety is that they sometimes find themselves daydreaming, envisioning the future with you. And that scares this person. They see you as the Queen of Swords. OMG. Look, they like the way you talk to them. They see you as an analytical match to them. They see you as someone that understands the way that they are. They see you as someone that tries to work with the way that they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the King of Swords has the tendency to pretty much offend you. Okay, let's just be honest. The King of Swords can be very abrasive and very offensive. This person feels like that what would typically be abrasive and offensive to the next person, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. What may be typically abrasive and offensive of the next person, they feel like that you digest that way better than they've come to experience thus far. Okay, so they do view you as an intellectual match for them, and I think that they like that. I think that is the thing that has them seeing the growth in here. They feel like that they want to nurture this. They feel like that this situation is fertile and abundant. The Star card is who this person is. It could be an Aquarius. This is someone that is healing, okay? This is someone that is trying to be hopeful and optimistic about the future. However, I have to be honest with you. There is some sort of toxic attachment, and that's what that Nine of Swords is. Whoever this new person is, the Nine of Swords definitely has a lot to do with the Queen of Cups. And this, okay, so I do feel like that for 9 out of 10 of you all, this is a person. But for those of you all that can't swallow that pill without getting your panties in a wad, then this is their emotional state. They're still emotionally unavailable to new, because they are still very much so chained to an emotional experience they had with a person in the past. And I have to be honest with you, this person could silently, still in the back of their mind, hold out a soft spot for a restart, a new leap of faith within that. This person is slowly but surely beginning to turn their back on that. And I do feel like that you're the reason why they're beginning to turn their back on that. But I do feel like that's what has this person coming off as the King of Swords energy, okay? This person's likely actions is the Justice card. This person is highly affected by water and air, or air and it's like there's a little water in there, but I feel like there's a lot of freaking air, okay? But this person's likely actions is the Justice card. And the energy that you're going to meet them in when they come in to balance this out is the Lover's energy. You're going to be ready to make the choice. You're going to be ready to make the choice. You're going to be like, finally, what took you so long? But I do want you to know, and Spirit wants you to know, it's very significant that this person is still emotionally, they're actively detaching from a old vision, an old dream. Okay. That's a whole lot. I'm just going to take these two because that's a whole lot at the bottom of that deck. What is the most important that my collective needs to know? Most important thing my collective needs to know about this new person that they've been getting to know. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all use all of that stuff, good information Nikita's putting in the chat box. The most important thing that you need to know is to be emotionally diplomatic here, okay? Spirit is saying the most important thing that you need to know is, I know you have the emotions for this. I know you do. But the special thing about the King of Cups is he understands the value of not putting it all on display. So Spirit isn't saying lie to yourself about the emotions that you have or anything like that. Spirit is saying just be diplomatic in the way that you're proportioning those emotions for this new situation so that you don't find yourself over invested, because this person does. It's deep in the subconscious, baby, but I've seen it. This person does still sometimes wonder if that other situation is going to restart. I do see this person actively shifting their focus away from that. And I do believe you are the reason. I do believe you are the reason. But it doesn't mean the job is done yet. It doesn't mean that you have the bag secured yet. So Spirit is saying, be diplomatic with your investment of your emotions here, okay? The Page of Swords. And make sure that you communicate clearly and really pay attention to the way that this person responds. What patterns do they show you? Can you get jiggy with that shit or not? Pay attention. Is this person being reciprocal? Okay. That's what I got for you. This person could be a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Libra, a Taurus, a Capricorn. Yeah, there's definitely an offer to really build things slowly. This person, like, I definitely see this person, like, when you speak up and you are honest, I do see this person making a small offer. Damn, look what we got here. What did I just see this at? In Members, the Ace of Swords on top of the Ace of Cups. So somebody that was watching Members is resonating with this storyline. However, what this is telling me here is that this new person, when you actually speak up and set your boundaries, this person is actually going to come and make you some sort of proposal to slowly but surely get in that direction. But the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups is saying, hey, we got to develop this. That's what this particular new person is needing. They're needing this to be slowly developed. There's a difference in taking that film to Walmart and having them, let me get something to drink, because I got 6 minutes before I got to send an email, before I got to take an intermission. Anyways, listen, there's a difference in the quality of the picture that you get when you actually develop it in the red room versus when you take it to Walmart or Walgreens. Okay, there's a major difference. What's up, Samir? What's up, Debbie? Y'all come to the course. Come to the course. It's going to be so fun. It's going to feel so rejuvenating. You're going to feel way better leaving than when you come to sit down at that Zoom. And you don't have to turn your cameras on. You don't have to say anything. I've done the heavy work for you. As a matter of fact, you're guaranteed a key takeaway sheet if you purchase the course within the next 5 minutes. I got to hurry up so that I can get this new person, if you haven't met them, out here on the board so I can send that email out, okay? So this is the collective. You're brand new. You have not met this person yet. I'm wondering if, no, I got about 5 minutes. I'm wondering if I should wait and maybe chit chat, but I don't want to waste no time because I still got to do the all signs. I know y'all probably like, damn, Kiana, get out of my face. No, I need the camera, niggas. I'm sorry. No, I need the camera. That's right. Come through. That's right. I see you. The phone's on silent, but I see y'all coming through with them purchases. Thank y'all so much for trusting me with your energy. I promise you, we are going to walk away from this session tonight better than when we came. Nikita, did I get that timestamp? What's up, Spike Gunner? Spike Gunner, you coming tonight? Spike Gunner, talk to me in text message. If you don't, I got you. But just don't miss this. Hey, Star Lover, can I get a title for the new person, Nikita? Nikita's probably like, slow down, take your time, just take a break. You gave me the one for already meet. What's that mean? No, this is the brand new. This is the someone new. You've never met this person. This is collective message, someone new. You've never met this one. You have not met this new person yet. That's the storyline we're about to do. Okay, I'm gonna try. Work is holding me hostage. Oh, I got you. Well, still, if you need a little hug from the universe, text me. I got you. If you have my number, you need a little hug from the universe, you better be speaking up for yourself. And let's timestamp this for 27 minutes and 40 seconds even. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's see. The collective, the one that is about to, my collective that has not met this new person, show me this new person that they're going to run into within the next 3 to 6 months, okay? It could happen sooner, but to cover the bases, 3 to 6 months, okay? The new person that my collective has not met yet, but they will be meeting within the next 3 to 6 months, Spirit. Who is this person? Show me. What does my collective need to know about this person? The Ace of freaking Cups. That's what you need to know, so you better be patient. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Could be, this person could be a Pisces. They could be a fire sign affected by Pisces. They don't necessarily have to be. But this person is very adventurous. But here's what I like about them. They're very adventurous, but this person stops to savor the moment, okay? This is definitely brand spanking new love. The Ace of Cups is already out here. My crown chakra is itching like a mug. This is brand spanking new. This person is sexy, fine. They are around about your age. This person could love to be on the water. They could live near the water. There's definitely something significant about the water. And they also love that there's something about dusk. I can't tell yet. I can't tell if it's at the break of day or at the end of day. There's something about that this person, just around that time of day, they need some serenity around them. They try to be as cool, calm, and collective around that time. But don't get it twisted. This person is up for the adventure. I just heard horseback ride. So even though they like water, they like that sail, they're okay with going with the horseback ride too, the bumpy, the grooving. They okay with that as well. When this person is coming towards you, how are they feeling? They are the Nine of Wands. And can I just be honest? Before you roll your eyes and be like, "Oh, I'm tired of getting the patched up patience." Well, my question to you is, are you sure you don't have any bandages or patches on you? Because maybe these people are coming towards you because they see something. You understand? Maybe they feel like that they can come towards you because they see the bandages on you. So if you're tired of attracting a bandaged person or wounded warrior type of person, then there's the energy of needing to really look in the mirror and shift the way that you're showing up. Because how this person is feeling when they show up in your atmosphere is the Nine of Wands. This is someone that has been through the ringer in their love life, okay? And they view you as the bridge over troubled waters. Whoever this new person is, I will say this person is willing to take some risk for you. Whoever this new person is that you have not met, this person is willing to take some risk for you. This one is willing to take some risk for you. This person is a Six of Pentacles. Listen, they're willing to take some risk for you, but this is that person that's like, hey, I need reciprocation. So let's pause, because this might be why we should come to the course tonight. Because this is someone that is willing to, they see you as the bridge. They are willing to change some ways. You give this person hope. Okay. However, this person moves based off of reciprocation. This person, Six of Pentacles, if they get the energy that it's not equal, they pull back. What does that mean? If you're an overgiver and you're giving more than this person feels like they can match, they won't say, hey, collective, that's more than I can match. They're going to pull back. And as an overgiver, that may make you feel abandoned. But the whole purpose in you hoping that this is within the next 3 to 6 months is so that you can address this, okay? That's the purpose in this reading here, is to have the foresight so that you can address the potential triggers so that when this person comes, when the situation happens, it doesn't even bother you. But this is definitely someone that is fueled by Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. They ain't giving no more than you're giving. What's the energy you're going to meet this person in? Yeah, I definitely see you guys. I definitely feel like that there's I definitely feel like that the two of you all, once y'all recognize this unhealthy giving energy, I definitely see the energy to be, somebody's got to be in the mind space. There's going to be need to be make a compromise within this connection. There's a confirmation. There's going to be a major need for compromise within this connection because I fear that I'm speaking to an overgiver. And you're an overgiver with no expectation in return. Listen, Linda, you're an overgiver with no expectation in return. This person is used to overgivers with strings attached. So when you're overgiving, you're ringing this person's alarm and they pull back. And so there's a need to make a compromise so that you're in a position to receive this. Because what's going to happen is when you're overgiven, this person is going to see that and they're going to self-sabotage by pulling back their energy instead of just speaking on it. And you're going to meet them with the Four of Pentacles, withholding your energy, because why the fuck I'm going to show up like a dummy twice? When Spirit is saying you don't even have to show up like a dummy once. If you can do your soul work within the next 3 to 6 months so that you're ready when this hits your doorstep. Does that make sense? What's up? I am Millie Beth. Oh my goodness, I'm late for the email, guys. I need an assistant. And Nikita and Quanda's probably like, no, you don't. You just need to communicate with us better. I love y'all. And that email is sent for those of you all that have already purchased the course. Okay. I think. Yes. Yep. Y'all, when I do stuff like that, it make me feel so daggone professional. Anyways, because I is professional. What you mean? Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway. Anyways, let's jump into it. So this, I do see that there will be a need for significant compromise. And the compromise is really with yourself, learning where is your overgiving at? How is your overgiving working against you? And then like, once you identify the overgiving, I want you to also understand that there's a spectrum there because somebody's going from an overgiver to a completely holding everything hostage. And Spirit is saying holding everything hostage isn't going to get you what you're looking for either. Okay. Whew. Okay. So that's what I have for you there. So I have just given you the past person for the collective. Those of you all that have already met a new person for the collective. And those of you all that have not met your new person for the collective. Now, I may have lied a little bit. And the reason you should have known I was lying is because my course starts in 23 minutes. So what I am going to do is I am going to get, if you're dealing with an Aries through Pisces, what is the universe guiding you to do about this person? Okay. So all signs, their signs. What is the universe guiding you to do about them? That's a long ass title, but I don't know what else to say. Nikita, if you can come up with a creative way to shorten that, I'm game. V-Dub, I am super excited. I just signed up for the course. Whoop, whoop. Let me send you that email. Spike. I'm going to send it to Spike Gunner. Spike, I don't have your email. But I do offer that order. I'm lying to myself. I be lying to myself sometimes, Spike. Don't pay me no mind. Okay, so I have Spike Gunner. Yes, and now we can get into the all signs. Yes. There we go. Okay. All right, let's tap in. Let's tap in. All signs. I know Nikita's already put it in there. What the universe is guiding you to do. If you're dealing with an Aries, Spirit, what is the universe guiding those that is dealing with an Aries? What is the universe guiding them to do? Let's timestamp this for 3840. 3840. If they're dealing with an Aries, Spirit, what is the universe guiding them to do? Excuse me. Spirit, I would like all 12 zodiac signs to come directly straight off the top, please. I'm going to split this bad boy. Thank you. I'm already getting the flipper. I'll take that for the overall energy. So the overall energy here, the guidance from the universe, Spirit is saying that abundance is here. Love, like an inflow of money, love, and rewards is here for you. What does that mean, Kiana? Make that make sense for me. Baby, if it does not feel good at this time, if it is not looking good for you at this time, you do not have to settle for a damn thing. The universe is guaranteeing you that something better is on its way. It is in flow to you. So anything that does not feel like abundance, it is okay to sit it out. And guess what? You don't even have to catastrophize it. The thing that you're being told to sit it out, you don't even have to catastrophize it. You want me to tell you why? Because your divine is still in the miracle working business. And what you deem as a loss, the universe can clean that shit up in a matter of seconds. However, the universe needs you to set your ass down and get out of the way with it. You understood? Whatever part you played in it is done. Take your hands off the wheel. When you put them dirty clothes in the washer, you do not put your hands down in there and scrub them clothes. You put that laundry detergent in there, you pick those settings, and you close the lid and you let the washer do the rest. The universe is asking you to do that with whatever advice comes out here. Understood? That's for all of us. That's what that flip out means. If you're dealing with an Aries, Spirit is saying strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. Your ultimate objective when it comes to the Aries is to focus on discovering new things about yourself. If the Aries is teaching you something about yourself, I'm not saying to continue to stay in that situation, but don't continue to take offense to it to where it stops you from acquiring self-discovery. Because this Aries is allowed to come into your life so that you learn something about yourself. And it has a lot to do where you relinquish your determination, your grit, your strength, your willpower, your for life, for your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? I'm definitely talking to someone that has that is accustomed to becoming your lover. You start to pick up on your lover's slang. You start to dress like your lover, or you start to immediately shop like your lover. You're giving up too much of your self-identification to the relationship with Aries. If you're dealing with or what is the universe guiding you to do as it pertains to a Taurus? Believe in divine timing. Stop rushing things. Everything is in divine timing, and divine timing allows for everything to have a purpose, okay? I'll never forget. I was sometimes when I take my children to the dentist, because their dentist is not in the city that I live in, I take the back roads to go to the other city. And when I take that back road, there's this four-way stop. And I'll never forget, there was this one time that it was my time to go. But right as I was about to go, this truck just kind of zoomed through. They knew they was out of line. And I was about to get riled up. But then I seen that truck stop. And that other truck that was coming this way stopped. And they needed to speak to one another. And that was their universal blessing. That was the universe aligning them to transmute a valuable message. And whatever I was headed, which was to home, could wait a second for that to proceed. Okay. However, if I'd have been an asshole and went, then that person would have held up traffic more than what it did. Okay. So sometimes you just got to let things play out. Oh, no. I didn't talk to y'all way too much, honey. Now I'm sober as a damn judge. Let me see. So what is the universe guiding those that are dealing with the Gemini to do? Focus on celebratory energy. Good times come from your hard work. So just trust and believe that the work that you're putting in, it is going to bring about some celebratory energy. I also want you to know, I feel like this card is saying that you're making progress with this Gemini, and it is going to bring about some time, some company. You're going to be spending time in good company with this Gemini in the near future, but you must shift to a celebratory mindset in the now. If you're dealing with the Cancer, what is the universe guiding you to do? Passion. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Stop being afraid to say what needs to be said. And I have to be honest with you. If you're dealing with the Cancer, you are a Cancer, Spirit is saying, stop being afraid to do what makes your heart happy, because Cancerian energy is all about comfortability. If you make your desires known, this Cancer is going to see if they can accommodate that, because the Cancer thrives on comfortability, okay? And when a Cancer loves you or has emotional space for you, they want you just as comfortable as them, because they're not comfortable if you're not comfortable. If you're dealing with a Leo, what is the universe guiding you to do? To make a decision. And the best way for you to make a decision within this situation is to do the process of elimination. Okay. It says the need to gain clarity through decision making. This person is wanting this, you're wanting that. It's time to look at all the things that you would have to sacrifice in order to give this person what they desire. Not whether this person is willing to make the sacrifices for you or not. Before we can get there, I need you to identify what sacrifices are you willing to make for the Leo. If it's too much, it's too much. Back up from the table, free that seat for someone who can stand in it comfortably, okay? If you're dealing with the Virgo, what is the universe guiding you to do with this? I got 15 minutes. Move on, moving on. Endings that bring healthy beginnings, okay? So it looks like the universe is guiding you just to move forward and trust that this ending, the lessons that you learned within the situations, brought you the exact lessons that you need to acquire the healthy beginning that you deserve, okay? If you're dealing with the Libra, the universe is guiding you to understand that this is a past life connection, and it comes with past life lessons. And it does look like that does precede your, I just want to be free. Spirit is saying, I understand you just want to be free. But in order to truly get free from this situation, you have to be willing to integrate that karmic lesson, okay? If you're dealing with the Scorpio, the universe is guiding you to face your fears and acknowledge the fact that you're expecting the worst from this situation. And that is wasting time. That is wasting valuable resources, okay? So building a life or a foundation on a worst case scenario is not helping you thrive. It is keeping you in survival mode. Somebody that's dealing with the Scorpio may need to go watch that Tony and Ziva series on the TV. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, the universe is guiding you. It says overcoming obstacles. It says get back on your feet and gain strength from difficult situations. So if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, you're looking at this from a defeative mentality. It's not necessarily over, but it absolutely requires you to gain some sort of strength so that you can handle this situation from a different perspective, okay? I do feel like that I'm speaking to someone that's kind of like sitting down on Richmond Road. When you got to get up, there's somewhere up ahead that brings you more comfort. Whereas if you just stay sitting where you're at, you're going to be cold and hungry at the end of the day. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, I need a water. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, what is the universe guiding you to do? To spend more time with your angels and like just more time in meditation and prayer. Less time with the group chat. Less time asking your homegirls or your homeboys what you should do. Less time asking the cards what you should do. And more time really consulting your prayers and meditations. If you're dealing with the Aquarius, the universe is guiding you to, it says acceptance. It says accept the past and your current situation as it is. This will help you work through your current issues gracefully. So instead of looking at the situation, trying to rewrite the past, it's about accepting that the past had to take place in order to strip down so that you guys were vulnerable enough to have the necessary conversations to have a better structure moving forward, okay? Last but not least, if you're dealing with the Pisces, the universe is guiding you to, It says deception here. It says false solutions, scarcity mentality, and falling into bad habits. If you're dealing with Pisces, with the Pisces, the way that you're handling the conflict within this situation is from a scarcity tactic mentality. Because you feel like that if you don't nail this down now or you don't figure this out now, then you're missing half the pie, or there's not going to be enough for you, or that you're going without. Instead of understanding that if you eat the meat and the potatoes now, then the dessert is going to set better. It won't upset your stomach. But if you eat the dessert first, your stomach is going to be upset because it didn't have anything to settle on. Okay? So it's about understanding that there is a rhyme and a reason for everything, and there's a purpose. So instead of trying to fall into this false illusion or this scarcity mentality, you have to shift into this flow state of understanding that everything is happening for a reason. Okay? That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. I know y'all think I lied to you, and I kind of did. But I also want you to know that this is the message that the collective needs. So find out where you are. Are you still in hopes of that past person? Check out that first storyline. Are you dealing with someone new and you're kind of like trying to figure out why things aren't moving? Check out that second storyline. Are you kind of like, yeah, Kiana, I ain't got a damn thing to scratch or sniff? Check out that third storyline, because there's something coming in for you within the next 3 to 6 months. All right. Other than that, I'll see you guys at the 3-part learners course in 7 minutes. I love you.